Hi, it's James here. You've now received a learning styles questionnaire and a document describing 4 different learning styles. I wanted to explain why you've received them and what to do next. So you've received them for 2 reasons. Firstly, to help you along with your own personal development and to think a bit more about yourself, to understand a bit more about how you develop, how you learn new skills and knowledge on the job or off the job. This questionnaire and the document will help you understand that for yourself. And also by completing the questionnaire and sending them back to us, we get to understand a bit more about your learning style so that when we're delivering our courses, our training, we get to do it in a way that works as best as possible for you. So let's get on with looking at how to complete the questionnaire. So in the questionnaire, there are 80 questions for you to answer. They're quite quick. They're a simple tick or cross exercise. It will take you about 10 to 15 minutes. So let's start with how to complete it. If we look at number 1, which says, I have strong beliefs about what is right and wrong, good and bad. If you mainly agree with that statement about yourself, then put a tick in the box to the right. If you disagree with that statement about yourself, then put a cross. Similarly for question 2 that says, I often act without considering the possible consequences. Again, if you agree with that about yourself, put a tick. And if you disagree with that about yourself, put a cross. Do that for all 80 questions. Now, once you've completed that for those 80 questions, you now need to go to the next page and start copying across those questions that you put a tick for. So if you put a tick for question 1, then we need to put a circle around number 1 here on this grid, as you can see. Similarly, if we put a tick for number 2, we would put a circle around number 2. If we put a cross for number 3, then we're not going to put a circle against number 3. So continue doing that for all of those 80 questions that you've just answered. Now, what you can see here at the bottom of the sheet is 4 different words. These are the 4 different learning styles: activist, reflector, theorist, and pragmatist. So you're probably starting to get a clue about which one might be your strongest by the number of circles that you've got in that column above it. But it's not strictly true to say that the higher number of circles means that's most like you. If we go to the following page, we'll see that we've just got to do one more little exercise to ascertain which is our most preferred learning style through to our least. So on the previous page, you can see here that I circled 6 of the numbers under the activist column. So what I'm going to do on this final page is find the number 6 under that activist header and put a circle around it. As you can see, that means I've got a low preference for this learning style. I'll do a similar thing for reflector, for theorist, and for pragmatist. And that will then give me an overall view of those where I've got a stronger preference to those where I've got a lower preference. You might find that you've got a couple where you've got a very strong preference or even a strong preference, and that's absolutely fine. It's quite typical that we won't just have one high preference when it comes to learning styles. It means there's a number of ways in which we can learn on or off the job, which is fantastic. So have a go at completing the questionnaire and send it through to us by the end of this week. So that's Friday, the 9th of July. Our email address is training@indepth-cleaning.co.uk. Once you've done that, then look at the document that you've also received that goes into a bit more detail about each of those learning styles. And you can read up on the 1 or 2 which you have the strongest preference for. In the meantime, if you do have any questions, again, our email address is training@indepth-cleaning.co.uk. And I look forward to seeing you soon.